Hello, Benjamin Banneker had many talents, such as being an author, scientist, mathematician, farmer, astronomer, publisher, and an urban planner. Today's video will showcase me going around Washington, D.C., Capitol, and to Benjamin Banneker's cabin. If you're new here, my channel is about product development within the electrical, computer, and mechanical space, encouraging inexperienced tech users and makers to complete projects independently. If you have been enjoying or this is your first time here, please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification button for a continuous reminder of an upload. Banneker was largely self-taught and developed an affinity for astronomy, which led him to produce a series of almanacs. The almanac included information on medicines and medical treatment and listed tides, astronomical information, and eclipses that Banneker had calculated. He published the journals annually from 1791 to 1802. Banneker was inspired to build his own clock after receiving a watch from an acquaintance. Banneker deconstructed the watch to examine its components and how they work. After drawing of each component, he carved larger versions out of wood and ultimately built a clock that stayed accurate for more than 50 years. Benjamin Banneker was hired to assist in surveying territory for the nation's capital city. The area eventually became Washington, D.C. According to the web page, due to a sudden illness, Banneker was only able to work on the project for about 3 months. Banneker spent most of his life on his family's 100 acres farm outside Baltimore. One of his early accomplishments was constructing an irrigation system for the family's farm. After his father's death, Banneker ran his own farm for years, cultivating a business selling tobacco via crops. In his later years, he sold off most of his farm to make ends meet, continuing to live in his log cabin. Continue watching as I walk through the trails to find Benjamin Banneker's replica cabin. Thank you for joining me in this Global Engineer travel series to Washington, D.C. Please write a comment below of an interesting fact about Benjamin Banneker.